What's up, FoodTube? My name is Amber from Cook with Amber, and today I get to show you how to make an apple cinnamon walnut muffin with a cinnamon sugar sprinkle. It's moist and fluffy on the inside with soft chunks of apple and crispy walnut bits. It's so good. This is the perfect treat for a special brunch with your friends and family. Let me show you how to make it. Pause the video now for the ingredients. It's gonna make about 16 muffins. I'm preheating my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. First step, add all our dry ingredients in a bowl. So we've got our flour, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger. And I'm, poofing flour all over the place. All right, so we're gonna grab a separate bowl and start working with our wet ingredients. So butter goes in here, brown sugar, and then our honey. And we are going to cream this together until it's smooth and there are no clumps. We're gonna do a little scrape down of the edges. It already smells so good. So let's add in our 2 eggs, one at a time. We're gonna crack them in a separate bowl so that if you get any shells in there, it's not as frustrating or annoying to try to fish them out of the actual batter. Learn from my mistakes, people. Okay, now let's add in our vanilla and our unsweetened almond milk. Next, we're gonna add in our applesauce, and this applesauce is homemade. You can obviously buy store-bought if you want, just make sure it's unsweetened, but this is so easy and so delicious. I've been tasting it over and over and over again. It's not tasting anymore, but it's so good. This is how we made it. We peeled and cut 2 sweet baking apples, then we added it in a pan with some water and a cinnamon stick. We're bringing that to a simmer, and we're just gonna cover it and let it simmer for 20 minutes or until the apples are soft. Then all we did was take the cinnamon stick out and puree it so the applesauce was very smooth and creamy. And there you go, ta-da! This applesauce is amazing because you can use it in baking, eat it as a side dish, or even with pork. And you know what goes into it, so you know that there's no bad ingredients. It's just some delicious fresh apples. We let it cool for a little bit just so that it didn't curdle and scramble the eggs that we have in here. You don't want scrambled eggs in your muffin. So we're adding in our applesauce. We're adding in all our dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Now learn from my mistakes and start on low. Otherwise, you get a flour facial. Now I'm going in and just scraping down the sides. The batter is done, so we're gonna work on all the texture that's in the muffin. So we've got soft apple chunks and toasted walnuts. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna peel a Granny Smith apple and cut it into really small pieces, so about 1/4 inch thick, because you really want them to cook through in the time that we're baking the muffin. And the apple chunks are gonna get soft. It's gonna make the muffin moist. Seriously, you guys, this is amazing. So next up, walnuts. So here we have some toasted walnuts. Now, in our family, we burn nuts every single time. I don't think my mom has ever toasted nuts and not burnt them the first time. It's actually really embarrassing. We're terrible at this. So I actually did not burn these today. They smell really good. Now we're just gonna chop them up very roughly. Yep, I need a bigger cutting board. So now what I'm gonna do is take about 1/4 of the walnuts and put them aside, and then the rest are gonna go in the batter. Now we get all crafty and do DIYs and stuff, so we're gonna make our very own muffin liners with wax paper. They're so cute and they make it look all rustic. They're really easy, this is all you have to do. We're gonna take a big sheet of wax paper, and you're gonna cut a little square that's about 4 inches by 4 inches. The edges are a bit jaggedy. It's fine, it'll still look cute. Now we're gonna place this on our little muffin tin hole thing, and we are going to squish it in there and then kind of fold the outside a bit so it's kind of flat like that. It's gonna pop up, don't worry about it. So now that we've got that, we're gonna take a scoop of our batter and place it right in the middle like that. Now it is totally okay if some gets in the little creases. It's fine, it's a very rustic muffin. All right, let's finish up the rest. Oh, look, we were able to make 17 muffins. Now we're taking brown sugar and we're gonna add in some cinnamon. We're just gonna mix this together, make sure the brown sugar is not clumping, and we are going to sprinkle on these muffins. Just a little bit, not too much. You just want enough to coat the top, and it's gonna get all crispy on the top. So now it's time to sprinkle the walnuts. So just come from above and go ahead and sprinkle. Everything is sprinkled, so now we're gonna pop these in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes, and it's gonna be so good. Look at this. Oh, these look amazing. They've gotten golden on the top. Unfortunately, we have to let these cool for a bit, but once they're cooled, we get to enjoy these amazing muffins. Look at all these muffins we have. I cannot eat them all. Thankfully, I don't have to. Lexi's here! Woo! All right, let's eat. So good. It's moist. The chunks of apple in here are soft, perfectly cooked. You've got that crispy top.
It's so good.
The top is crispy, golden, sweet. This is delicious. You guys seriously have to try this. It's so good. If you want more recipes like this, come subscribe to the Cook with Amber channel and we'll meet you there. Bye. If you love apples, check out my homemade hot apple spice video on Drink Street. It's like having apple pie in a mug. I'll see you there.